This is Samson. So Robert, introduce me to this group here. Who am I? What do I do here?
Mr. Samson is the lead designer on this bridge replacement project. He's one of the most accomplished engineers in the entire office. So when there is a project that has a level of complexity, guess who they come to? Mr. To, the voice of hotel. So with some respect to his name. He knows what he's doing.
Thank you. Okay, as you can see here, I'm a beginner impacting. Not the big mark. See how it's working like this here? And that's small work. That's what we do. We talk, but we do as well. Okay? Again, the sweat is the body. It's my country. So we're doing it to be able to help. Whatever we can do will help. It's not about the money. It's about what we can do to improve the lives of our brothers and sisters. This is the city of beginner. And they put it in the sidewalk. Yes, I'm going to tell you. They put it in the sidewalk. And I'm going to be the one to put it in the sidewalk. If I also want to. So, thank you.
Tolo The floor by them, the floor by them, see that Fano, hear that?
This is Samson Too. So Robert, introduce me to this group here. Who am I? What do I do here? Good evening, folks. Samson Too, Labra Pub Radio. I want to thank all of you again for tuning into Labra Pub Radio. We say thank you very much. Nonsense stuff here. Who cares? I got anything else I want to start doing. Come on, wife, see, she'll get first. Well, they stay. They don't like it, their business. But anyhow, good evening, folks. Thank you for joining. I try to cut the thread. I don't like the thread. I don't know why. Okay, all right. Well, let me get something that will cut it quick. Here we go. The tiller of all men. Okay, I can't see it again. Welcome. I mean, we have to do this in public. It doesn't matter. That's what we do. We're not gonna cut the show or to go cut thread. We cut the thread. We cut it. But anyway, thank you for joining us tonight again. Wonderful thing to have you all here. We appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. All we ask of you, please, if you can share this video to as many people as possible, we will be appreciative. Of course, we say thank you. Safety, Lord Jesus, we want to thank you again this evening. We want to thank you for everything that you're doing and continue to do for us. We thank you for the blessing. We thank you for extending our life. We thank you for waking us up again tonight. We thank you for things yet to come from you because for our faith in you, we know beautiful things are coming our way. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you. We thank you for the opportunity you give us to work. We thank you for the opportunity to have our family. We thank you for everything, my Lord. If I can stay here tonight or 2 hours and just praise you, I will do so. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you. Those of us that believe in you, have faith in you, we know that you continue to do wonderful things for us. We thank you. Without you, we see nothing. With you, we see everything. We want to thank you again for good, beautiful thing yet to come. We say thank you. My Lord, we ask that the Republic of Liberia be blessed. We put the Republic of Liberia and its people in your hands. We put the President of the Republic of Liberia in your hand, President Joseph Baka, as he travel. Whatever way he's going, guide him. Guide him. Protect him. Protect him. Extend his life. Whichever door he knocks, open the door. Whichever way he goes, bless his hand. We want to thank you for that. We know Liberia is in your hand.
We have no fear, but to believe in you. We ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, folks, good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Samson to Labra Pub Radio. We're back here again tonight. A few things we're going to have to clear up very quickly. We are here to discuss all things Liberia, and I want to thank all of you again. Mr. Harry, I'll begin. Thank you. I'll forget you. I'll forget you. We're here. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you very much. One of these days, I hope you will have some reporting to do from us, all the way from Zulu Whiskey, so you will be able to help us out and make us get us to understand. I really like Harris. If you can look into this Jita Mountain stuff, and post compile some sort of a report together here. Maybe you spend 10, 15 minutes with us and explain what is happening. Many of us have interest in it. So please, if you can help us, I would really, really do appreciate it. If you want to go to the, how do you call it? To Jita Mountain area over there, I think it's in Poneke, somewhere between in River, close to River G. If you need to travel over there, let us know. We'll try to make way for you to do that. But I would really like for you to compile something together and try to enlighten us. Roland Harris, please, if you can, Mr. Weir. Thank you very much. Again, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. A few things here I want to point out tonight very quickly. Uh, and that is the country, the Republic of Liberia, is in good hands. That we have nothing to be afraid of. Liberia is good, and the country, to be honest with you, is in good hands. So let's continue to pray for each other, and let's pray that everything will go well for us all. Okay. I want to discuss this issue about Yaka Kaloba. And it's been reported from all from Free Africa and other people been reporting this thing here. It's something that I want to discuss here tonight. All right. So Yaka Koloba, according to them, made a statement that says, that Guinea own part of that so-called conflicting situation. And I want to advise many of those that are involved. I had a teacher one time, they called teacher Carr. I was in Town, frisky, troublemaker, fight. Sometimes I fight 3, 4 days. I mean, 4 times a day. And my fighting, usually don't end good. Something happened. Somebody in the hospital. That's the kind of fighting I used to do. I'm gonna look at my son to go for anybody. No, you're not my son. Nobody in my family, none of my children. I don't want any of my children to get in a fight. You talk. You don't fight anymore. Those days you think I got time to talk? I'm gonna talk to you. I look at you 1 or 2 times, you're coming. I'm gonna come talk to you for what? Why come and talk to you for? You man, I'm man. I'm gonna talk to you to say what? But now, my children there, that's also talking. Nobody fighting. But anyway, let me go back to Teacher Carr. So Teacher Carr says something. Why you always like to fight? He called me in his office. Why you always like to fight? As I'm talking now because he's dead. Some of the things that he was saying to me those days, they were so interesting. But I cared less at that time. Because all I wanted to do for you, stranger, you come to Town and you don't call me River to say I in your town, same age now, not old people, but same age group. You come to Town and you tell me you in my town. You will not have no good sleep until the people, your father will beg me until you just say you come outside. I'll stand to you, do come outside. Can't tell me good night, good morning, whatever time it is. Talk to me. You do it. You're not gonna. Ask people from the town, they will tell you what river where. He did an old man and I was other boy. I went by the other day. I was walking around the town, look at the places that I used to find. I said, what? What kind of? If he was my son, that's stretching every day. But that's it. But anyway, your car called me one time and said, Samson, why you always like to fight? And what I'm doing now is exactly what I was saying. No beer about holding my beer. At that time, there was a guy in Namibia. He was one of the revolutionary guy, and we see a picture, and every time he talking, he hold a beer, and that a beer was holding. It make me look that tough man. So he said, "Why you?" I said, "I don't like anybody that come to my town." He said, "Samson, trouble is sleeping. Every day is trouble sleeping you. Then you go and wake up the trouble. You say, get out now, get out." And you say, "Man, trouble." When trouble get in, you say, "My people, you can call about situation. Why you're wasting your time with it? You want Yeke out? You people, I really don't understand. Instead of building institution, you're tearing down institution. Because who Yeke having cost before? I called Yeke one time. I called Yeka one time because things was at that time was campaign time. Things was getting hot, and one of my picking connected me to Yeka, and I called him. I said, leave our papa alone." He said, "My man, I gotta be truthful." And he said, "One more again, I'm going to join CDC." I said, "No, leave it alone. True story. God is there." I said, "Yeka, go ahead. I don't want you to join CDC." Yeka fought hard to get some of you rascal to position you in today. Yeka fought hard for some of you to eat the kind of money you eating today. That Yeka, I did a 2 day or 2 straight day show here on Yeke. The kind of suffering he went through. The kind of suffering that man went through. His baby. Then when they were going to Ghana, the government seized their milk for your thief to come and steal. Yaka were fighting. Where were you? That today you're no law. So scary people. Yaka put you in position. That today you're no law. You leave a man alone. If you want District 10 to not re-elect him, wait. Why you want to kick him out? And then you say you build. So Yaka cost so what? What is so that you can show me the injury that you can show me because Yaka cost? You got perfect key in jail. You ain't certified yet. Yaka's situation is a little bit different than perfect key. Yaka was speaking as a lawmaker. Why you think you're going after him? If Yaka was Samson too, you think you're going to go after him? No. You're going after Yaka because he's a representative. And you people are saying it. What kind of business is? United Party, they will have to teach you a lesson in our country. Electorally, not fighting. They will flog you just like we flog CDC. They will flog you. That's the only way you will learn lesson in our country. Unity Party, you're too frisky. Unity Party, you're too frisky. What kind of business? You think that you're found land? You think that you're found land? You can skip, so what? You want to remove him by all means. You're getting when people were over here running campaign, some of them were sitting down there doing nothing. I don't want to call name now. But during the campaign, I didn't hear any of you were here. All of us here in the United States. I didn't hear you talking French. Because I know you are not talking French. Now you're in position, you want Yeke out. What wrong you say? Dana for your best, they almost kill Yeke in Grand County. Eh? So if you think Yeke is misbehaving, have a conversation with him. He was elected just like you. He didn't come to the position through the back door. So greedy people. You missed the mark. When you take Yeka out, Yeka will lay down for 2-3 months and go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court will reinstate him. Let me read this here. I'm not reading the Constitution. Okay. Gregory Coleman. Listen to this. Listen to some of the complaint. Oh. Listen to some of the complaint Gregory Coleman made. Okay. Let's listen to. Let me see. Okay. Well, let's go to Gregory. Gregory complaint is based on what? Speculation. Maybe. And I'll read it to you. And then you tell me if that's not maybe. You tell me if that's not maybe. I don't know why I put that thing saying that. Yeah, man. It's just unbelievable. From one thing to another, the papa, the father of the nation, is trying hard for us to get that country moving. The people say they got supply now. You know the I was yelling like bro. I was yelling like bro. Not even 1 month yet. They said I got surprised. Yeah. Fun can't finish in our country. Okay. 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 Listen to this, oh. Okay. In the present climate of heightened border sensitivity, got Gregory talking now. Such statement by a certain lawmaker are capable. That means it has the ability, able. Somebody able. They ain't say they do. They say somebody able, capable of creating confusion. That's capable of creating confusion. Capable of creating confusion. But say you're coming to count the up, move the man out because his statement is capable. The capability of a statement, and you're coming to man. You're well wasting your time. What kind of business is this? What kind of business is this? Analysts from last night, you can't join me now. I'm waiting for you. You can't. You bring it with a yaka business tonight. You can't. What kind of business is this? Gregory Coleman, the man who we all respect, have been doing a wonderful job. Protest after protest, nobody get hurt. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful security man. But to make this kind of statement, I bet he didn't even know that these people are going to go through this process. Statement by a certain lawmaker are capable of creating confusion, provoking anxiety among affected community. Something that ain't happening, yo. He ain't say his statement has caused. His statement has done. His statement has created. He said capable of creating future. What kind of country is this? What is it that we not see ourselves? You know, some young lady wrote some stuff about Tubber yesterday. You know, I'm somebody who also fully and wholly part of the process of the coup, so to speak. I didn't participate, but I know more about it than any other person. Okay? So the issue is, she wrote, she's the granddaughter of Toba. And said, look at these people. They hate each other. They biting each other. And they're doing things to each other. The people are more like a slave now than it was when you were running it. That's why I say argument. She made her argument publicly. At first, when I read it, I was kind of my sensitivity part of it took over, and then I started realizing, but what is she saying here that is wrong? The native people are in power. When you want to go to Native and Congo now, the native people are in power. The more the native in power, the more the native suffering. Where are we? They're stealing every time. Where are we? At least those days when the people steal, we say, okay, they're stealing. And one of the things that they're stealing, they put in Montreal. But here we are. We're stealing and still building Montreal. Even though you're from way the forest, the village of the village of the village. That's where you come from. But when you steal, then you build Monrovia. You're not building your own place. Then you want to get because Yeke said that border that place for Guinea? Prove him wrong. Invite him. Have a conference with him publicly. Let Yeke defend himself publicly. Why he make that statement? Don't make it into trying to expel him. So vindictive them in the United Party. The people are so vindictive. But their time will come. You saw what happened to President. We are in CDC. Your time, you think your own Liberia? You think your own Liberia United Party? You don't own nothing. The Liberian people, what was the vote, margin of vote that brought you to power? That you want to stretch your wing. You ain't got no wing. You're a rascal. I don't know what President we are worried. I mean, President Waka worried. You can, what is this? From one thing to another, you brought in regime speaker. Every day, there's another woman issue here and there. That don't mean say so. It's public work. I mean, it's on public domain. He told us he's a regime speaker. If Liberia or any other country, a different issue. Many of you will have no job by now. Just check your business. You're not careful. That's gonna be your Katie Hill. People use it against you. You're trying to remove him. He's gonna come by, but then the process has started. You know who next? You think when y'all remove you and they did it with Edwin Snow. They did it first. They started with George Dewar. They did it with Edwin Snow. They did it with Tyler. It keep happening until somebody put their foot down. Until certain group of lawmakers put their foot down. You want this person? I will not even going to discuss with you until you can show the 49. But as long as they're there, it will continue. Rachel Kuhn stayed there and said, the next speaker, the same thing will happen. You do something, they don't like it, they want to remove you. What is this? What is this country we have here? Instead of you to put things together and try to help Liberia and let the Liberians try to enjoy small. With 5 point something million and only more than not even less than 5,000 people can truly say, yeah, I'm enjoying myself in this country. My man, speak your own. I'm entitled to my view. Not all the time because you follow me that I will please you. I will say things that you are not like. That's why I make this public gathering. You are allowed to speak your mind. Hey, yeah, we go again. You can't. Yeah, you want a link? You can't get a link. I send you the link. You can't get it. Bye. Okay, let me send it. So, Momo, let me just say here, dude. I respect you, and you guys respect me as well. You're allowed to express yourself as you're doing. I appreciate that, but I want you to also understand that I'm also have to express myself. I don't have to. You don't have to agree with me, and that's what make this kinds of situation useful and very good. I don't like what they're doing to Yeke Koluba. Now, I'm not in support of Yeke claiming that play belonged to Guinea. That's not what I'm saying. I'm speaking from a constitutional standpoint. And these people, for them to come in public and to even start the process of trying to expel him, that's what I'm saying. They will not be successful. And this is ridiculous. And because of that, they will suffer the consequences, even if they go through, which they're not going to be successful. But even starting, the party got nothing they can stand on. The rascal, You know how many margin of vote that brought them to power? That they're going to stand there 50 plus point one something. That was you coming to come. See, are you, who next when you remove Yaka Koluba? Who next? Because you left what he just is doing, you want to remove him too? Who next? Like you don't have to stand up and say, no, we can't take that. You want the man removed. Do it legally. This is not legal. That your rule you put together. Just grant you that association board rule they put together. You know what grant you that board said? Anything that is not in the Constitution, we're entitled to it. So everything that is left out of the Constitution, the board can make it into their rule. In the Constitution, they say you gotta get white hair to be board member. The board can tell you say until you get your hair all gray, you can't be board member. They can put it in their rule. That grant you the association. It's a same kind of nyaman thing if you are doing that. So that's my point. That's my point. But bear with me. Let me send this to this other tonight. Why is he the first person I'm gonna send it? Oh my goodness. Walter Carter, for some reason. By the way, we love you, my buddy. So I'm gonna send you the link anyway. But you can't talk Tabataya da I'll block you straight. I'll put you in the bike. But why can't be dictator? Oh, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. They just got rid of Victor Obama over there on grill. So I gotta be careful. They my dictatorship here. I gotta be careful before Mr. So and Dr. Mali then getting out on me and kick me out of my bullshit, bull chairmanship. So okay, we'll talk about that in there. Check it out. But let me go back. Exactly my point. Let me go back. We all sat here. I told you I called Yeke because Yeke was turning in the middle of the campaign and he was saying something about my papa that was not as calling. He said, "You thought you can't go and join CDC?" I said, "Forget it. Pretend like I'll say anything to you." When Yeke was cursing the former president. When he brought a thing, the only thing he brought that karate suit, we all were clapping. That now we know that Yeke bad. Man, your fan play to sit down, man. Your fan play to sit down, man. What wrong with yourself? You think people are stupid around here? You're trying. That election, we're not throwing with tea. We're not gonna fight. No more street brawl. That election. Wait a quarter. I sent it. Wait a quarter. Don't start a kind of thing to me, man. What is it? Did it start with CW? No, if no, but look at it. Look at it. Oh, okay. One letter missing. One letter missing. All right. Okay, you're right. Okay. All right. One letter missing. Okay. Bye. All right. What's up? Cause got me on that one. Because I was getting ready to go to town here. I didn't put the first letter in there. All right. So I'm allowed to make mistakes too now. What on y'all? Ah, big guy, man. Your family to sit down, man. But that cause I got one over me, so oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, well, I see. I need my glasses clean. But what's that cause you man said I'm gonna go through this every day now. Man. Okay. YCWMYYRHGZ. What's that cause you can try it. If you can't and leave your own with God. But anyway, folks, Samson told La Bropa Radio. Yeah, McGee, thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm just a little bit I'm not upset. Yeah, yes. I'm not upset. Well, we're not going. We're coming to talk with men with no face again tonight. Hey, yeah.
Well,
Wow.
appear will face shortly. Don't worry, I'll appear will face. Because the topic on is very interesting, and
Yeah,
we're on
but
the same page.
don't take my topic tonight is not to bring President Baka into this. I'm
Oh my
telling you,
God!
yeah, yeah.
You just you gotta
No,
have an
you
open
can't bring.
mind. You told me not a again.
You cannot drag President Baka into this because he
No,
has
but I'm
nothing to do.
dragging President Boakai in.
Okay, all right, okay. But I'm just very upset with the lawmakers and some of the Unity Party people that are pushing this thing here. It's a losing cause for them because if they do that and remove Yeka Koluba, the Constitution will bite Yeka Koluba and he will come back. But then some of us will use that against Unity Party. We'll campaign for them, but it will be a soft campaign, it will not be a hard campaign like we had before. Let's hear from you, Walter Carter. Thank you for joining me. What's on your mind, sir?
Thank you, thank you. The topic is under discussion. Is very interesting. It's very interesting, and we gotta be serious about this. It's something that can drag our country deeper into problems. Um, but we cannot discuss this without laying some historicity or groundwork down. Now, you see, Unity Party as a party is a party that they are they believe that they are entitled to Liberia. So in opposition, they can say anything, they can do anything. It's legal, it's understandable, it's something that anybody can tolerate, they can go about doing it. But when they become the leading or the government of the day, those very things that they said before that brought into office, it becomes a no-no for them. So anything you say against them is bad. Typical example is what Momolu Sion was cautioning you, telling you disappointed in you. A Lex of Mamadou Sano that sat on social media were denigrating, saying the worst thing about the past administration. Today, because you speak in your mind on something that the Unity Party exhibiting that is not good, he coming or he say he disappointed in you. These are the people we are talking about. Unfortunately, the liberal. You people brought this government to power. And you say I shouldn't drag President Bouaka in it. But I can't help myself but to remind you that President Bouaka took the former speaker to a room
Oh my goodness.
in his while he was kneeling down before the Pope, praying, seeking the Lord's face. Hey man, they were stabbing him in the back. And the president came back. He did not even talk on behalf of the man he took with him to Rome. What he did was to say, I will work with the regime speaker. How can we not bring this president into this conversation? The person in the whole room that is being talked about here is President Bouaka. Joseph Waheni or Yeke Koluba, he spoke foul language against this president. He has been denigrating this president from the day President Bouaka was even elected as an elected president. He been speaking ill about this man, just how he did with President Weah. He been speaking ill about him. You think President Bouaka love it? So when the police director and some of his colleagues in the house are ready to expel him, you think they're doing it because they think he's rude? They're doing it at the acquiescence of the president. And this is what we are saying. Our democracy is shadowed. Our democracy is not a growing democracy anymore. This democracy that
Let me bring in Terry.
this democracy that people saw,
Yeah.
this democracy that people saw when President
You
Weah
don't
conceded,
belong up there for terror to be below you. That's not possible.
this democracy that people saw when President Weah conceded and say, yes, this country, after 14 years of civil war, of nonsense bloodshed, this country is heading somewhere.
Thank you,
Today,
Walter. Thank you, Walter.
today, thank you. Today, we are not heading to that place that
Okay,
the
all right.
international
Okay,
community
we
thought we
are
are heading.
not heading. You don't know whether we're there yet. We're not there yet. That's speculation. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Terry, thank you for joining me tonight. We appreciate it. I'm very much on this Yaka Koluba stuff, and I think I'm not saying that they can't do it. They can do it. They're running the government, but if they try it, first of all, Yaka Koluba going to be reinstated. Number one, but it's going to be for me. I will accuse Unity Party of tearing down an institution because the Constitution clearly state that anybody who's serving representative or senator and you're speaking in your capacity, nobody should put their hand on you. And the rule of the lawmaker themselves, the Constitution allowed them to write their own rule. We have an association, called Grand Jury Association. Grand Jury Association in Americas. And I'm wondering if you look on the drafter, the former drafter of the Constitution, you'll find my name on that. So when we wrote the Constitution, there were some things that we didn't put in those days. We didn't even have a picture. At time people ain't got no picture here for how when you want somebody to call you, you put a picture and you beep the picture. And that time picture they ain't coming. The only thing we have was phone line. So we wrote some stuff, and some of the things that was left out, the board of directors. We told the Constitution said the board of directors have to make their own rules. So they put everything, anything that is not in the Constitution and is in the board of director interest, they made that as their rule. For example, now be ridiculous. If you don't have white hair, all over white hair, they will tell you that you're gonna be a board member. They will put it in their rule. If you snore too much, they will tell you that you don't belong in their board chamber. They will put it in their rule. That's the kind of ridiculousness that is happening here. These people, the lawmakers, because the Constitution gave them the right to write their own rule, they decided to write rules. But yes, they could think like that for them here. The Constitution, you cannot write any rule that will circumvent the Constitutional Republic of Liberia. It will not stand. Let's hear from you, Terry.
Good afternoon, good evening, Deborah, and to the political guru himself, and sitting in on his own show on a Monday evening.
Thank you.
You know,
we don't have no Dr. Madi here talking about CEO. You got to do something about it. Let it count and let it count. Do something. Let Dr. Madi count. I'm waiting for you.
Keto, what's up, brother? You always put a picture up here with us. These are things that JMB did. So stop putting it here. This is not a sedition thing.
My man,
You
just
gotta
you
understand
own.
that.
The picture here, that
Yeah, that JMB work, yeah.
That in Liberia?
That Liberia, yeah. That this is JMB. This is a Unity Party project. That
Hey,
Jovia
man,
carry
Terry, man.
halfway.
Hey, man, Terry,
Jovia
man.
carry it halfway, and JMB finish it. This is the Redemption Hospital.
I thought that was a working place here.
No. He bluffing with it because then we open a play that he just jumping all over the place. Did that Jovia project? He can't put it.
The hospital not even finished. You talking about your opening a place. This is the Redemption Hospital that we have built.
What Jovia built? This is Ellen project. But anyway,
that story.
You were supposed to keep to the swamp. That swamp thing where you put that background was fine.
Where you put him up?
Libra was scared. Libra was scared when you saw me with a military team. Was scared. You thought we'll come
all the sakebo tree they were behind you. That one was fine. But I don't know why you go bring.
As soon as I see my gear, Libra get scared.
Hold on. From the true story now. Seriously, I went to Monrovia. And I drove several times by the CDC headquarters. Terry, if you see it,
wow.
God is just wonderful. I say God living like Liberia, Jesus living in Monrovia. Because if it were any other country, and the way sedition loves CDC business, I think plenty of children are going to commit suicide. And for children that sedition now committing suicide, what they did to that place, God is wonderful. Terry, I mean, when you see the place, and here's the thing here. You're finished breaking the place down. They're not doing nothing with the place now. The place just empty now. People cacaing all over the place.
People cacaing there now?
Of course. They're not doing anything to the place. What do I do? Now, you have the place empty now. You now kick CDC out now. You broke the building then down. Nobody using it again. What are you going to do now? It's just an eyesore area now. Because here's the thing here. Any stranger that comes from Ralphie Highway and going to the executive mansion, they're going to have to pass by that place. And they will see whether they will see the place. It looked bad. It looked bad. But anyway, carry on, Terry.
Yeah, labor. You see, my attention actually was June. That was today. Thomas Fala said something very important. Thomas Fala said that the people who took over CDC, they are not correct people. You know, Thomas Fala said that if they were serious people, they would not have allowed CDC to move from over there. But then something he said also, even though I will come to what the discussion is, something he said also that I thought that is no different from those who claim to be Wiashin. He said under the MOY movement, movement for boycott re-election, movement for boycott re-election. So it almost like how people say Wiashin, that Tomo Fala on a way of saying boycotting. So I thought that was something to look at.
But here's the thing
But
here with the Thomas Farah. Let me inject quickly. Here's the thing here with Thomas Farah stuff. No serious Unity Party member or serious insider of President Baka will trust Thomas Farah. Nobody will trust him. Nobody will trust him except if they want to
but
go to the Gizzy way, then maybe. But in terms of Liberian politics, nobody will trust him.
But that what the man said. The man said the movement it can be changed at any time after GMB. The general I see.
And
What do you think
and
about it?
that's why they're not, because what he's doing there, if he control that movement, and for some reason a sedition is always a sedition. And
But the man
if
spoke with passion today for CDC.
don't listen. CDC, when
No,
you
no,
look at
yeah,
water
for
color, yeah,
CDC.
look at water color. You not see CDC change color.
I
Sedition is
know
a
that what I'm
sedition.
saying.
So the way he's doing it, if Unity Party fooled himself and allow this man to get control of what he called him washing, he ready? He can turn those washing people back to CDC and they follow him.
Well, it depends. But here's the thing here to the
Right.
issue on the discussion, they bro. You
Right.
know, with Yeke Koluba. Yeke Koluba got one option is to lobby his colleagues to not reach 49. That's all. Once the people reach that 49 benchmark and they have that particular meeting, he's done. He's
They're not
gonna
gonna get
be
40. They're not gonna get 49 from
yeah.
what
So
I'm reading here. They're not gonna get 49.
that is the thing. But the allegations raised against him all falls within the rules. So the thing is that he got a year that he asked for 5 days for them to give him 5 days for him to get his lawyer so that he can defend himself. That means it's the due process now they're giving him. Today, Musa Belete called on the radio. He said they will have to get the 49 and they must give Yeka Koloba due process. So this is where the whole thing is right now. It's not talking about whether if Yeke Koluba, whether if he was in the right by speaking the way he spoke as a lawmaker. Right now, the accusation is centered around due process and 49 according to the Constitution. So Yeke got to look at that. And the only thing here is that I'm looking at uh, that the Unity Party always do this kind of strict is that if they happens to actually remove Yeke, who are they going to put in the district? Who they got to beat Yeke in that district?
But
Who is a
Yaga can
formidable
contest
candidate?
again. Yaga can contest again.
And yeah, I was looking at who do they have? Because I think they're just going to give that district to CDC. Because who do they? Because CDC
What's
is
her
the
name?
next
What's her name?
formidable candidate.
What's that lady name? The lady used to work.
Get know the lady
Josephine,
that his
Josephine,
people.
Josephine, Josephine,
Josephine.
Josephine
Yeah,
Davis.
yeah, the one that can dance plenty like that.
Right, that can talk plenty tabata.
I don't even yeah. You don't even yell her again.
But but that particular girl can win that district easily
Yeah.
if Yeke is not in that district.
Hmm.
TDC can claim that district from the Unity Party. In fact, they're not benefiting from it anyway because Yeke on the other side.
But
But but
that's your thinking. And we're not
but
getting anything out of it. Here. Let's get him
yeah,
out.
exactly. So,
But
but
I'm saying they're not gonna get the 49.
this is a win for the opposition.
Yeah,
If they remove Yeke, it's a win for the opposition.
I agree. But Yeke, if they remove him, which I don't even believe they're gonna get it 49 anyway. I don't think they're gonna get it 49 to remove Yeke. Yeke say all these things. He say these lot of stuff, but he does not have a lot of enemies in our house. Yeke is very truthful to many things. Many things he says. Okay, Yeke has not created a true enemy like people like Tom Fowler has right now. Tom Fowler, from my perspective, enemy is lying not in terms of being in danger, but in terms of political enemy. Tom
I
Fowler
agree.
enemy runs deep. It's
But
one.
Thomas Fala don't care
No,
because
of course not.
Thomas Fala know these people. He's
He-
not afraid of them. He's
no,
willing
because
to battle and come back them at any day.
and the same thing with Yaka Kolba. Yaka Kolba knows Tom Fowler, then they can't do nothing to him much. They can't do much. So Tom Fowler going around, go up and calm down. Something will happen. Well, let it something happen. The point here is the people that Tom Fowler then right now, if they remove them from the House of Representatives, the man rich. He don't need money. He got money already. So he's not going to suffer again for the rest of his life.
Exactly.
Okay. So those people, they really don't care how much they tear the institution down. And that's why you need people in those positions that have the interest of the country, not for themselves. Not for themselves. They build themselves up financially real well, and they don't care after that. Since Tomo Fowler became a deputy speaker, what was the last time you heard Tomo Fowler really talking something that many Liberian opposition and position really clapping for Tomo Fowler? When? Nothing.
But they were CDC had it, man. They've been talking.
Yeah.
CDC is a political party that only job we are to say stuff. So now on a unity party now you see
saying he claimed to be free. Now, when was the last time he spoke something without the clandestine behavior going to the water side? We're all one for other, that kind of dancing. When was the last time you started Tom Father actually coming up and having a statement made on behalf of the Liberian people? Nothing. You're not going to see it from any of them. None. Because why? That's not what they want to do. That's not what they want to do. Go right now and find an investor and go to Liberia, and you'll see how many of them will come and say they're speaking for the country. That the Putu mountain business will expose many of them. Watch and see. Let's hear from Water Cutter.
Thank you, Libra. One thing about the conversation here is like if Terry don't bring CDC in it, then it means it's not relevant. So that's a good thing. Talk about CDC.
Well, yeah,
They
yes,
discuss it.
yeah. Hold on. You know what what will happen to CDC now? My prediction. You remember the NPFF, FFFF, whatever they call themselves?
The
The
EFF.
only time NPFF will eat now when they hang their coattail, when they hang on somebody's coattail. They can't eat by themselves anymore.
Who CDC?
No, MPFF, whatever they call it.
Oh,
Just
EFF.
No, the Charter Party.
Or MPP.
Okay, whatever it is, they can't eat for themselves anymore. Same thing with Doe Party. They can't eat for the Unity Party. Every CDC will be the first one to fall in that one.
Let me tell you something. Mr. Toe, and you can take it to the whatever bank you want to take it to. The reason you see the MPP party is not as the reason the MPP party is not as popular. The MPP party from the get-go, it was not naturally popular. When I mean naturally, loved by Liberian people. You think Taylor, they say you vote for, you came and mind, came and powerful for, you think the people are doing it because they love Taylor? You think they did that? The people are tired of war. The people are weary. The people wanted that, just let's forget about the whole fighting. They had the MPP came to be. The MPP are not popular because Taylor was loved by Liberian people. No. The CDC is a grassroots party. The people naturally love their standard bearer. The people naturally love their party.
But I will interrupt. You people are so much ridiculous and inept that you refuse to see the shining star in George Weah.
You can put all your spin. I can you chance, but even like you spinning all I want. I will not get you chance. The liberal, I will not get you chance. You keep on putting them in the back. We're having dialogue. You put in the background.
Your internet is giving problems.
That's been dictatorship.
Your internet is giving you problems.
We're having dialogue, so you get
your internet giving you problem. I need to, Samson told Cotton, Connecticut. Please face water culture in the net. Water culture. Let me finish my statement, and I will let you run away with it. CDC, you have a shining star among you. We all know that. There is no one in Liberia, even young people that are yet to be born, the football in their blood. Nobody in Liberia that even criminal, they still believe in football business. So the football star, your guy, real shining star, but you're so greedy and inept that you're not even able to use that, so that your party will be able to stand and come back. That Union number will bring you by. That Maggie will bring you by. That what's his name? The one who see the Unity Party, they're not gonna jail him, but they will just mess with him big time. What's his name? Samuel Twelve. That Samuel 12 then will bring you by. You all need to hold on to President Weah and explain to President Weah, go and bring in new, fresh blood in this party. It's not difficult because you already have them. Smart sedition, founding member of CDC that you're cast out because of your greediness. They're there. They're still sedition. They will be willing to come on board and help you. You don't want to do it. Let's hear from you. Go ahead. Prince Sherry, call in.
Look,
Prince Sherry.
Mr. To, this the thing. When people tell,
I'll send you a link. Go ahead.
when people tell the truth, it can shake your very core.
What a true.
Let me talk now. You see, that's the thing. Let me talk. You talk your own. Let me talk my own.
All right, let's hear from you.
Yeah, when we speak here, it shake you up because you're afraid of the truth. You're afraid of the truth, and you're that made that day and night. I know that. So tell the truth, they'll start shaking all over the place. We don't need nobody. CDC don't need nobody to validate, no opposition to validate CDC right for taking first place in any election in Liberia. Nobody. We need no advice from the liberal, from the Terry, for anybody. Even the contest CDC that ran away and said it was so-called whatever, the funny whatever there. We don't need it. CDC is a party of grassroots people who understand what they want, and they are committed to that cause. This is the reason why you see a party headquarters has been erected today. When you people start out and say, well, AR, you'll say, well, in alleyway, today they put constructing that thing after you're broken down. You on the show, you just announced that the place they broke that place down for a line in room, people defecating all in that era because of the kind of
You
said it because of the kind of hate, the vindictiveness in this old man, wicked old man called There we go again. I tell you, you see it. You get thin skin. You get thin skin. You are progressive and you get thin skin.
No, it's not about thin skin. He's the father of the nation.
He's not no father of no nation. He's the demon in our nation.
Oh, okay. All right, you're not serious. But
I'm serious.
Terry, let's hear from him.
This man is a demon. He's calling
okay. That's why the man
in our country.
He single-handedly flock you.
He single-handedly do nothing. He Prince Johnson to come move President Weah by a thin margin. Thin margin. All right. And then you said that
zero margin on that, but all we know is
let's get about serious now. Let's get about something that address something here that we say about. I don't even want to dignify Thomas Fala. As far as concerned, everybody got the right to associate and disassociate. Everybody got the right to speak. But one thing is true, and it will remain true. With all President Weah and CDC, Thomas Fala is nobody. If you want to take it, if you want to believe it or not, wait for the election to come 2029 and see what Thomas Fala will be in Alofa County. And then weapon if you running in Lofa, and then weapon, I will never appear on your show.
Why you can't go where another sedition, Milton Tiaji say hair more growing in the pound.
I'm putting him pound because I know when President Weah put his weight behind people, what happened? When CDC put their weight behind people, what happened? Thomas Fala would not have gotten any vote in Lofa if it were not for CDC. You think Thomas Fala got voted in Lofa because of himself going to Lofa as a Lofian or Gizi man? You think that the case? I'm just telling you the honest truth. They will not go nowhere. Just take two people that will run in election. If they do run, that they will whip them massively in Liberia. It will be Thomas Fala. But that's the fact. CDC will put weight
Those are
behind
the
those
people
people
that
that give the poor vote.
those are the people that turn CDC off.
You turn it off because we made you. You didn't make us.
You want me
That's
to
the
send you the
problem.
link? I can send you the link, because one
Yeah,
ready for the phone yet.
we made these people. These people cannot make CDC.
We ain't
CDC
ready
is a
for
grassroots party.
the phone call yet.
It's a
So can
grassroots
you
party.
wait?
So when we're talking, someone got to talk serious
All
thing. And
right,
they
thank
go,
you.
they come. That hey, the other people that are sitting down the fence when they're ready, they will come. They will come. They now open the net. They say y'all come. They
We'll
don't
talk about that.
reconcile and
We'll
they
talk
sit on
about
the
that.
fence. That business. But I'm
We'll talk
listening
about
to
that.
you and Terry with your tabata. Let's go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Enough of your salad dressing here tonight.
Yeah, we
Terry,
go.
bring me some from real stimulating thought here. Stimulate. You're muted, Terry. You're muted. Terry, you're muted. Please bring
Terry,
in
you talking, you
real
talk. We listen
stimulating.
to you.
Please bring
So,
some real stimulating talk here to educate us, please. As
Keto,
a lawyer from my side.
the Kwasa lawyer. So
Yeah.
Keto took all this time that he had to rant and shout and just say nothing.
Yeah, we
That's
go
the
again.
typical sedition for you. That's all they do. You know,
And
you
the guy
that
laughing.
one.
The man that is your terramasi, and your Tylenol and time. Look at you laughing now.
Oh, Keto, will you give a chance to speak a
But
Captain,
bit?
will
you
you
know that
please let when you are talking?
the liberal is not being a good
No,
moderator
but
here
the man,
tonight.
the
Oh,
man
but the
talking,
man,
you making a
Why
noise. Let the
you
man talk.
liberal? Why you sitting there laughing at Terry talking complete tabata here and you
Okay,
enjoying
we'll
it?
talk Carter. We'll talk
oh.
Carter. Could you please mute yourself? Terry, please quiet.
You know,
Right.
Thomas Fala, the energy that he got from Spoon today and from Thomas Fala, I can sense that's the reason he expressing that, the energy, because the bad energy got to come out of him. So,
Mm,
we got to give him a chance to rent and things like that. So that bad energy, because it's a symptom of frustration.
mm-hmm.
All right. And I can sense where he's going. You predicting elections that is far fetched, far ahead of us. We're not even thinking about it. As right now, we're thinking about the rooting, we're thinking about leading. And we're leading, we the one in charge of the country. We the one talking about $1.2 billion budget.
We
Why
got
you
suppler.
guys
We got suppler too.
and we got surplus $45 million is added to the budget.
And
So
real suppler, not Samuel Toy Tablet suppler.
no, not Tabata Sameto on. So and right now JMB did not do anything before he became president. I think I'm hearing feedback. Keto, can you mute a little bit? A bit?
Sure.
Yeah. So JMB did not do anything when he was 12-year vice president. He didn't do nothing. He became president now. Just within a short period of time, look at the things that JMB is doing as we speak. All right. You read anything with a calm in the country as compared to 6 years ago. A man who never had nothing, the people voted for him. There is same way Jobia can say. Today, he accomplishing. I heard about the weekend matter bill is going to come to Liberia for them to sign that road agreement for the full lane road, highway road. So the people will see all those developments. Better. In 2029, they will vote against him. So you guys got to pull your act together. One of the things that making your loss, and that what Thomas Fala was saying today, but you didn't listen to him. Y'all just went all over the place talking because Thomas Fala was strategic. You see, when a political it's spread all over. This is the news now all over. It prompted the sedition to go and speak to a press conference by force. They organized a by force press conference just to address Thomas Fala. That's why I said they are not.
The press conference said that in your chat room, we see anything.
No, they were. I saw it. I
No,
saw
no,
it
no, 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 no,
on
no.
the something. They
No,
were
no,
in
no,
the.
no, no,
They
no,
were
no,
to
no, no,
Songa
no, no,
Kono.
no, no,
We'll
no,
talk
look
They
at
say,
that
Carter. We'll talk
dishonesty.
Carter.
You
We'll talk
waiting, I
Carter.
can't wait in
you
your
think
little
you
No,
say,
we will call you. We'll
look at the
recognize you.
dishonesty you and
No,
Terry
we'll
exhibiting here
talk
tonight.
Carter. We will recognize you.
brother?
You will not hijack this show. Please, quiet,
Thomas
quiet.
Fala.
They're not Prince Sherry show here. Quiet.
Thomas Fala was strategic. You see, and that is why when you have a politician that understand the party, and the in total of the party and the political landscape of Liberia, you cannot just let those kind of people to go.
They
You
got the
cannot
inside track.
afford.
They have the inside track.
Yes, they know the nitty gritty of the party, and that's what Thomas Fala did today. The man went in your defense, just a Jim Silencer Diba when he was already playing soccer for RE.
Wow.
He went in your
Wow.
defense and dribbled everybody,
What?
and he lead the ball there. He
Yeah,
refused to
he
score.
will score you because you will
No,
come
he
back.
refused to score.
You will come back.
He will
Come
come back.
back.
He lead the ball there. He just lead the ball there.
Say,
He
now you
dribbled the whole defense and lead the ball there.
they say I'll come
He
back.
said, "I will come back." That's what the man did. Just how Jim Silencer Diba used to play. That's what the man did to you today. Then all of you are running all over the place. That why I allowed because I sense the energy. The energy in you got to come out. So speak and talk your tabata. We'll see. But
Wow.
later today, if you listen to that man, you will get a lot of things. But he said a lot of things today that shake the core of the foundation of CDC. And that is why they had to run quick to go prepare some kind of tabata, tabula rasa,
Yeah.
bugamia
Yeah.
press
Bugania.
conference.
Wow. Wow.
but
Terry, you on
but
it
you
again.
know,
You on it
but I
again.
pray and hope that CDC will recover, and we
No,
can
but
still carry them to the emergency room. They will recover. I pray and hope that they will recover. But I'm praying that the only way CDC can recover labor is that they need to re-strategize. Re-strategize.
take Eugene Nabwe out. Take all of the bring in the fresh blood.
Thank
What?
you.
But here's the thing, and you know one of the things when we're talking, the thing that people think we're joking. CDC. That's why I said from day one that our Samson tour will not take CDC for granted because they are formidable political party.
Agree.
These people, and here's the thing here: even those who were exercised by the greedy sedition, they are still sedition. They will support CDC by the twinkle of an eye. No
Exactly.
two-way street because it's in them. Even though CDC sedition, they set them aside and they are very intelligent. So CDC right now is just a U.S. Army. One that two beautiful, two good one will replace that one. Except the sedition that are running the party, they are so greedy that they don't know when to bring in the new blood.
Exactly.
Okay, that will make the party move. They will not do it. They will stick with Eugene Nabe and what's his name, McGill there, and they will pro the McGill and the people will throw them in the hole again and will beat them again. But this time part a different party. Musa Bedete coming. Musa Bedete coming for because Musa Bedete to know a little bit about you. He coming for you. That roll fund money you took from he coming.
But Musa Berete at CDC.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm
Musa
saying.
Berete is CDC. So, you listen to what Thomas Farah said today. Thomas Farah said Musa Berete at CDC.
Yeah. Folks, we open the line here. Y'all not worry.
The man, there's issue. I know that the both
Yeah, yeah. We open the line here. Y'all say that small. Y'all way. Y'all wow. CDC. I'm telling you, people. But Terry, on a very serious note, this this idea. Let's wrap this the Yaka Kolba stuff up, and for me, before we move on to another matter here, I think Yaka Kolba being with CDC, he's not well grounded in that area either. Sedition have no real trust for him. The enemy of my enemy is my enemy.
is my
He's
friend.
my friend. That's exactly what is happening with Yeka Koluba. Yeka Koluba could still do big damage to CDC if he comes back because he's a Unity Party supporter. President Baka said, with all the confusion, all the old men have to do is go shake hands with Yeka Koluba. He said, let's forget it. Let back on be back on. What is it I'm doing that you don't? That's all Yeka want. Ice King, what is it that I'm doing you think that I'm doing I'm not supposed to do? Or what is it you want me to do that I'm not doing? Let's discuss it. That doesn't mean Yaka Korba going to control your government. But
Jake Koluba get one problem that I know of that made him to turn against the government.
okay.
And that problem is the vendetta he had for Eugene Fagon. When Eugene Fagon did that thing to his child, and after the election,
They buried that twin. The
yes,
two babies. I
and
have the. I see. I
after
did
the
2 days.
election,
I did
yeah,
2 days video in your place. No children, I'm gonna die.
yes, Jake Koluba have not forgotten about that.
No, you will never forget it. You will
So
never forget it.
that is vendetta he have against that. One of the major things that Yeke Koluba turned against the government when he saw Eugene receiving certain position and favors and all of that. I think that aggravated him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because this was you remember Eugene Fagon was one of those guys that the Unity Party then when they were opposition they criticized. They were against. They said that
If I can talk them to the clinic.
yes, they said to the whole world that Eugene was not correct. He was this, he was that, he was the other.
And Yeka believed him.
Yes. And they all fought against Eugene until when Eugene got fired, Eugene came to the United States here and went and joined the Unity Party, preached for them, and later on Eugene became LBA boss. So that's why I tell people, I say politics, when you see the opposition criticizing a certain position in the ruling party establishment, you do not take a step to remove that person. Because if you remove that person, the opposition want you to remove that person so that they can use that same person against you. Because they know that person is a weapon. Eugene was a weapon for CDC, but they did not value him at the time. But United Party knew his weight and what he could do. That was after the fire, they went behind. Today, where is Eugene Fagon?
Yeah, you're right.
So I think all those things, people don't understand the dialectic of politics. That's why I say CDC are not sophisticated. You kept on saying, Thomas Fala did, Thomas Fala that, Thomas Fala. The sacrifices that Thomas Fala made for you, even if you made him, that is what political parties are supposed to do. You think a man can't join your party for Kumaya, that what Labour can say? The man came to join the party so the party can change his life. That is why he laid his life down for the party. If you listen to that man today, me who listen to that man, if I was seditious, I would call Thomas Fala and say, my man, come home. If I was a sedition, I would call Thomas Fala today and say, my man, come home. If you listen to him today, there was certain whistle he was blowing, but they will not hear it. They will not hear that one.
No.
They will not hear it. They will see him to be an enemy of the progress. And that is what will be the downfall. All that Tabata you're talking, you're losing men. There is nobody who lose blood and stay stand. They sing. It's not possible. Don't let nobody fool you. Nobody who lose blood will still stand strong. It's not possible. So you're continuing running all over the place with Tabata and all did that. These people, that the same thing happen when you lose the election. There were
between you
many
and that Terry now, they're
seditious.
talking whole day. I can't even kind.
I come, there
Let
were
him
many.
finish. Let him land.
I get your
Eba.
I was
No,
just,
let him land.
I
Let him land.
I just reminding you. No, I'm saying nothing.
You're
You're
not going
talking.
to push us.
There were many seditions that were disenchanted prior to the fall of CDC in 2023. You never reconciled them. It was not only about what you need or Prince Johnson, even though Prince Johnson helped. But that vote that 1 year was from Monrovia. It was from Montserrado County. It was not from Nima. Even though Prince Johnson helped to bridge the gap. But that 20,000 vote came from Montserrado County. Probably from Akko. But here is the thing. Most of the people that were disenchanted from CDC left the CDC and voted for Unity Party. Today, most of those people are not happy with the government. But what are you doing to reconcile those disenchanted back to the party? Moruba Molu left. Summer Fala left. Or Sir Joseph left.
Terry.
So
let me see if I can
yeah.
say something here. But go ahead, Walter Carter. Go ahead, Walter Carter.
Yeah. So, like I said before, Thomas Fala, we don't need Thomas Fala to validate
and Terry,
CDC.
Terry,
you don't, neighbor, you tell me what I'm talking, you didn't say nothing.
No, but he just gave you advice and you want to run away from it. I'm trying to help you out.
Derek got no more ground to even give me advice, because your advice is that you wasting water on dog back. What kind of advice Terry will give me for me to listen to?
Oh my
Are you
goodness.
kidding me? For me
Mhm,
to listen to somebody who speaks Tabata with excellent, like
mhm.
I'm gonna listen to. Eh?
Okay,
So
go
let
ahead.
me tell you something here, the liberal. Let me tell you something. George Weah, CDC, made Tomafala, pick him up from the playing field and made him who he is today. CDC pick up. I will not talk about too much about Sir Joseph. Because Sir Joseph, what Ebola giant, whatever it is, Liberian people gravitated to him. And then when he became a politician, CDC also boosted his popularity in the country. All right.
Okay,
So Thomas Fowler leaving CDC, for me, is not a big deal. He can go. Other great men left CDC. CDC stays too tall. So Thomas Fowler is nothing. For Thomas Fowler to look at a very old man, 85 years old man, and say he will campaign that me or champion that man campaign for 2029. And look at a 57, 58-year-old man and say, go and mind your children, your
this is where
grandchildren.
you're
This
missing
the
the mark.
the greatest stupidity ever in my life I've ever
Thank,
seen. But it's
thank
not
you.
street, you see. Can we talk for
No,
almost
no, give
five,
me.
ten
Well, okay,
minutes? And then you that's what I thought you won't cut me off. Go
okay.
ahead.
No, I want to
Never.
play. I want to play something. I want to play something. And I will come back to you immediately.
Okay, go ahead, play or something.
Terry, you mentioned something earlier, but let's put this. Let's put this on here.
They kept out there. They seized the children food. They seized everything. They seized everything. Where are we heading to? So I stopped that far.
Let me bring it. Let me put another one up there.
Wow.
These are things. These are things that really
Wow.
got. These are things that really got this guy. I say I did 2 days show. I did 2 days show on him. Look at the twins. They don't have no milk.
Okay.
Some of the reason why when Yeke turned against these people, you
Thank you.
should be able
Ladies
to
and gentlemen
understand.
of the press, I want to say you are welcome to my house. I think you are aware of the situation.
Okay, all right. We don't have to go. I'm just showing you, Terry. I got some dossier of information here that you will not believe some of the stuff that I have. You know, I have the day my computer breakdown. I want to help you out. My own help you out time over. So what I do after every maybe 2 years or so, I buy new stuff and transfer because I don't want them to get messy and take my CDC. CDC. When I tell CDC that I got binder for the unforced error. These are some of the things. You want to play me? You want me to play some more? I can play you some more. But go ahead. We'll talk after finish. You have the time. We'll soon be opening the line so that your buddies then can call. Let's go ahead.
And I thank you, and I know your strategy. When we start to dig deeper and unearth some of the hypocrisy and intellect honesty, then you come and start to distract people and put understand that, bro. I mean, that's remember when you started in school, the student in the car looking at
You
you
see,
and I
because you
learn
start
good.
talking
I
Tabata now,
learn
we can't
good
even hear you
when
again.
you
You
feel
start talking
progressive.
Tabata.
I
You start
learn
talking
good
Tabata,
when
we
you
can't hear
feel
you.
progressive. But yeah, see now, liberal, give me chill, let me go ahead. I'm an independent here speaking. So this the thing here, right? Like I said before, I mean, Terry can sing all the song he wants to sing. I see these and worry the earth shaking the earth, not spin over 4 times. The moon now hit the earth. He can go out. Nobody's picking nothing at all. Some of us police for CDC plan. They have a plan, how you call it, press conference or whatever. I thought about going to OKFM. The people had a press conference today, their youth, and they spoke, they working together. It was not because of Thomas Fala. And I know where you come from. That's the thing. Sometimes when I sit down, I say, why make politics now cover the eyes of the sincerity of a pastor? What made politics cover the
Those
eye that he
coming,
would lie,
coming.
join the line group? Hey, Mr. Todd, Jet, I'm on the floor. What made politics cloud the judgment of somebody who leading the flocks of the Lord to come here and just spill a part of stories upon stories and not even nothing that makes sense. And I understand that look, people use the law to push agenda, and that's a bad thing. But we'll leave that topic for another day. Number
Okay.
Fala is nothing without CDC. We will
Mhm.
see 2029 whether these people will stand on their own. We'll see it. Whether they can stand and get vote the way they got vote when they were in CDC. We'll see 2029. So that is not a given. But you know, when you spoke about Unity Party, that what brought me on the show tonight. And people don't understand the vindictiveness of the Unity Party. Unity Party feel that they are entitled to Liberia than any other Liberian or political institution. Unity Party will do whatever Unity Party want and it should be true. It should be okay. It should be democratic. It should be the right thing to do. They are the most intelligent people. Everything should go their way. When they come to power, and those very things that is spoke about that were against the political party, when you speak about it, you become the foolish man. You know nothing. You go to school, you hate this, you tiny, and you unlawful, you unpatriotic, and all that. This is the hypocrisy we are talking about here. But Liberian people are seeing straight through them because you, as a person on the show, your beginning of the show tells me when you started the show, it tells me that you brought people to power that you never trusted. You don't have confidence in them. You know how they are dangerous, they are vindictive because you said it. You understand? So for me to come here and argue with you, it will be a no brainer. I can't argue with you on that because you already finished telling me what I already know. You put it out there. We all know Unity Party. And Joseph Boakai is no different from Unity Party because he's the arrowhead. So now when you say Unity Party is vindictive, who will put a blame on? Who put a blame on Joseph Boakai? Because all the vindictiveness that happening, he approved it. And this is what we're saying. He approves it. He took the speaker, get the speaker to room while the speaker was bowing down to the Pope, the late Pope, asking for forgiveness for Liberia, asking for prosperity for our country. Joseph Boakai was picking on the phone, calling the regime speaker and Thomas Fala and what the other one is from Nima County to plot against this speaker, the former speaker. And after the people did that thing, he came down and he said, I will work with the regime speaker. This to show you how vindictive, the vindictiveness you were talking about from the beginning of the show. This is where the vindictiveness is the mastermind of vindictiveness is Joseph Numa Waka.
Don't you think you're repeating yourself now at this point
What I repeat myself, if it
I
irritates you, just put clock to just put some earpiece to your ear.
no,
Let
no,
me
by
just
this
speak my
time I need to reclaim the mic now because you
you can
keep
oh if
repeating
you
it.
can reclaim it, but I'm just saying to you
Okay, well, thank you. I
we gotta
reclaim the
because
mic.
look,
All right, thank you.
repetition, Mr. To, repetition is good for us, it's
Th-
a condition us. So
Thank
I'm
you.
putting it so at least you can change that mindset can change because you said on the show, so I'm bringing it back again so the audience can hear it
All
and
right,
the
thank
audience
you.
too will weigh in when you open the line.
All right, thank you. Uh, 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 Terry, go ahead. Any addition on this here before I open the lines for the folks to call in?
Well, this is the same old thing, just in cycle, the kettle and all that kind of stuff. It just repetitious. I think what you guys need to do is 2029 stay far away, and you guys are more entitled because you guys telling United Party people say they feel entitled, but it seems like you guys feel more entitled when you guys saying that if you don't win the election, if Joseph Burger don't deliver the election to you, you will go to war. You're threatening the state and all today in your press conference. You didn't even talk nothing about that one. And so that is entitlement. That is entitlement when you win an election, right? When you win an election, and afterward you say this is our time, 25 year. That's entitlement. Don't hear the United Party people talking, even though maybe they said it, yeah. But the both of you are almost the same. None of us on this platform are United partisan. You know what I'm saying? But you are a reaction, you are a sedition. So, or a reaction, So yeah. The thing is that Liberia is not for either one of you. Liberia is not for Unity Party. Liberia is not for CDC. Liberia is for Liberians. And you people will not make the country unstable for us. We will not allow it. You understand? So all that tabata you're talking that you will make the country ungovernable, we will go to war and all the kind of stuff, threatening the sovereignty of the state because you're looking for attention and you want for the people to take you and put you in jail. So you can say, oh yeah, JMB guy or prisoner, how you call it,
Political prisoner.
political prisoner. That will not happen. The government will not pay you guys no mind. All right, because we don't want to get involved with other things. Y'all can talk, y'all can say whatever you want. It will be up to y'all. At the end of the day, the elections will prove who will be the winner, and that is 3 more years from now. So y'all got a long time to wait, bro. So if y'all feel that y'all will win, because y'all believe that all the people in Liberia are supposed to vote for CDC, then it will be proving 3 more years from now. But as we speak, let's discuss what's going on right now in Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, folks, Samson told Liberian Public Radio I will be opening the line here. But before I do that, I want to bring in something here very quickly. Let me play this one here, Terry, and then we'll open the line. We'll open the line, and these are people that want to come back, Terry. So let me remind all of us here again tonight, as usual. Let me remind us all. Where my stuff there? Where are we? Okay. All right. Let me remind us all, Terry. Let me put. Let me. It's just gonna be one little play. One little play. I got plenty more from where it's gonna come from. Just a little play, Terry. These are people that want to come
Look,
back.
a benevolent dictator, meaning somebody like Paul Kagame, who alone can sit in the room and make a decision can change the country faster. This is what's happening in a lot of the Asian dictatorships where the benevolent dictator just say, okay, you know what, I don't hear what the other people say in a view. I won't build that road and I'll put the money there. Because so now you see one build the road, people say, okay, do the land, everybody start democratizing the decision, then you slow. But we need tough decisions. So let's reorient this whole government. The president will now have a resounding mandate for people to be afraid of him. So this is the mandate that you want to give him this December 8th.
Terry, this is what we have. These are the people that want to come by. And I have much more. I got a lot more.
Hey, bro, go deep into the process and bring all the much more you got and put it out there. It will not help
Don't
you.
worry. Don't worry. That not you who will tell me
It will
what.
not help you.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
Let me open the line. Let me open. Again, folks, Samson told Labropa Real. Yes, my number here, 916-533-2048. Terry, I got more.
Are you drinking power?
That water, that clear water. So now I own that. I can push out. So give me your call, 916-533-2048. Guys, those of you that were calling earlier, if not, then I'll be calling you right now. Because you don't call me, I'll call you. I know your number. Because you're calling me, not ready.
Jesse, you calling Rescue 3. You calling nobody ever
No,
Rescue 3.
when I read for Rescue 3, I will announce it. I don't have to go through. Let me call the last person who called me, and not Yvette. Yvette, because I'm picking up a call. But what infestation will do to me? What infestation will do to me? I didn't get there. You might not answer. When you answer, I'll leave message on your phone. Yvette. He think when Yvette, I get. Hello? Yeah, you call me. I'm calling you back. What you want?
You're calling me back. Anyway, how you doing, Mr. Toe?
Okay. Let's hear from you, Hero.
No, I'm trying to analyze you and your man, Terry, who said Unity Party, the full of strategies and stuff like that. Election strategy. So, I mean, I'm listening to Terry. Terry is celebrating for Thomas Fala leaving CDC or being expelled by CDC and is joining the Unity Party. And he said he's going to support President Walker re-election. So President Walker already got booked in Lofa County. If you think you can strategize politically, is that a game for President Walker? That's the first question I got for both of you guys, you and Terry. Is that a game for President Walker to Fala? Because President Walker already got Lofa County. What where else Tomo Fala will game for Lofa County? Because Tomo Fala couldn't even beat Garrett Dillon in Musurano County. He had to run away from Musurano County and go to Lofa County to run. So what else Tomo Fala will give President Walker? That President Walker will be excited about. Look, Tomo Fala there, they are all political parasites. Okay? They just feed on people when they can gain from them. That's the kind of person Tomo Fala then is. Tomo Fala, the Sir Joseph, all of that. I mean, I don't know how we elect our people that even into the parliament, into the House of Representatives and the House of Senate. Do we really look at these guys before we even elect them over there? The man who took lawmakers to the border and they stay on the road and start singing, when your friend, are my friend, and my friend, are your friend. Those are the people that will go on radio and start talking and you guys take it serious? Wow. I love the way you and Terry can talk about CDC every night. You guys are promoting CDC, so you'll continue, okay? When you answer that question, what will Tomo Fala bring to President Walker team that President Walker doesn't have right now? Because I don't know faculty. So what else will already? So I need you guys to tell me. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me call it the other one and let him that one come and call now that Terry get yourself some Tylenol. We got one up there. Plenty talking, coming to plenty. Let me call him.
Unbreakable?
No. That they are chief. That they are chief. There you call. He call. Okay, maybe not answering. Okay. Okay, maybe he's scared. He's scared tonight. All right.
Your call has been forwarded to
Okay.
voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Forget it. We're not calling you again. All right. Okay, Rescue 3, if you have the time, please call so we can close and get out of here. Thank you. Terry, I'm looking for something here I want to play for you. And you tell me what that, I just want to show it, and maybe if you remember, you can tell me what that is.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No problem.
You want
Can I
to say
respond
something?
to-
Yeah, please, go ahead.
What you guys missing about Tomo Fala is very significant because Tomo Fala was the only formidable candidate at the time to contend with Darius Dillon. Because when you put Polieta where against Darius Dillon, he beat her massively. Why? Because Darius Dillon had the backing of 3 or 4 political parties, the ALP, URE, or LP, Unity Party, and the ANC. That was the background that Darius Dillon was coming from. And Tomo Fala was able to get over 100,000 votes against Darius Dillon in Monserrado County. And he was the only formidable candidate that you were able to find to put against him because Darius Dillon at the time was very strong. That is the Tomo Fala you didn't whistle. That one man can take thousands of sedition and carry them. Not only that, Tomo Fala was also the guy who made you to carry electricity to Lofa County and do some things that you move from in district number 5 in Railway Market and move into
Rescue
Lofa
3,
Foya.
just hold on 1 minute, please. Let Terry land.
He
We'll
went to
come you.
Lofa Foya and he split the vote. Tomo Fala was the one who gave JMB hard time in Lofa County to help you, to bring you up to speed. To the extent JMB did not win in Foya. If I'm not mistaken, I will go check it. But JMB did not win. Where Thomas Fala was stationed in Foya, where he ran as representative, JMB did not win in that era. That is the strength of this man you're talking about. So if you think with your mind that he's not important, it's okay. I mean, the United Party will be happy to welcome him. Thank you, LeBron.
Thank you. Let's go to Rescue 3. Go ahead. You have the floor. Good evening, sir. Thank you. Go ahead.
Hey, Terry and Keta, how you doing tonight? I don't know the joke we had last time that the Malaysian girl expect to show here tonight. But in our Nigeria politics, many of the young people are getting it who are just coming in just because they want to see their party win. They don't know what behind politics. If you look at I can remember the beginning of the year, there was a group of citizens that went to their party headquarters, where Thomas Fala was heading in Maserati as a representative. And after Thomas Fala left and went Lofa, that whole place was deserted. People were jumping trash to that place, and they went there to clean the place. And in the politics, you looking at somebody, keep name of your party, who are leading you, giving you a direct advice. I mean, everybody coming down to put more on their mayor, they verify him today, they verify got a call. Okay, I to the one of the hierarchy of the CDC. They may begin to appeal to Thomas Fala. Because they are son that they're reason, they are son that they want because power. So we alone cannot make somebody, they are other people that make so we are. In politics, people that stood by you. We got about whatsoever difficulty that you go through, they still say in our real say, one of the leaders, our leader will always be with him. You can't overload and say, you feel they are nothing. Thomas Fala was not, people, the men say Thomas Fala never had that. Then they were sending a plane. How many of your representatives that you people brought on board and so on there? What they were doing before? What money account they were doing? Then they had a plane. You were doing a basement before becoming a representative. So sometimes don't put you getting a party setting aside and look at the truth. What the person see. What Thomas Fala said today, to me, he completely destroyed all men, but they were not listening. The man is telling them that even the party headquarters that they are building, that place will be you as a law free. It's a call. It's a direct call that man is giving you to. So today or tomorrow, in case former President Biafra are not running, what do you feel how it can get to face the opposition tomorrow? Or y'all go and getting a market CDC to ANC? Because these are the players that you are doing, making behind the scene. Or that the Marshall Kimia is the one that you go looking at to bring the party. So y'all have some good people, y'all losing exploding. And are you people losing there? We'll open our heart to them. There's no enemy in politics. We'll open our heart to them, be bringing them on board. And one of the key things, listen, watch your thing I'm telling you today. I said it the other time, I don't know, last year or this year. I said, as we approaching 2029, most of the former CDC officials being indicted. They will be going from court to court. Hey, listen, and the comment minister are being indicted already with some other guy. It's a gradual process. So if you do see all of these things are happening, people that still you look at Thomas Fala, you look at the representative for South Joseph. You're saying that these people they are nothing? Are you serious? What's that? Joseph got more for you, must have rather more than Joe we are? They look at him and say that there's nothing. So since I don't put a Joe aside, put a party sitting there aside. If somebody tell you are true, don't listen to the truth that the person say. We are members of United Party. When that party is going wrong, we can call this show and talk about United Party. And one of the things today, I continue to say, I'm not in support of removing Yakakoluba. And listen to the shameless old man. This shameless old man, Samson, the former internal affairs minister, the president of minister for rural development, saying today you all on the show to encourage Thomas Fala to put your name.
Hold on 1 minute. Let me merge this. Hold on. All right, call out, Joe. Hold on. Let Rescue 3 land, then we'll come to you. Go ahead, Rescue 3.
I don't know why you play not playing that part for people to listen. You might be cool. When someone fall out and see that today, oh, in fact, we encourage people and I think we don't want to see it happening. So you are telling me this thing that the executive is beyond the removal of Yaka. Because you said that the internal minister is calling one lawmaker discussing their friend and you call the interview to get your conversation. I don't think this thing I said. Thank you for the show, approach here.
Thank you. Callers, go ahead. What's your name? Where you're calling from? Let's listen to you. We're getting ready to get out of here. Maybe you got 2 minutes, please. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. This is Prince Sharif. How are you?
Thank you for calling. We called you back earlier, but we didn't get no answer. So, but thanks for responding.
You know, we are in different locations, so sometimes it is what it is. But thank you for the callback. I listened to your talking points, and what I want to say here today that it is unfortunate that up to now there are people who claim to understand and know the dynamics of politics in Liberia, but it seems very far from the reality of what is happening. Whether you believe it, you like it or not, the CDC as a political institution is the only mass-based, people-driven political institution. The individuals that are part of that institution are not induced by money, they are not induced by wealth or induced by personal aggrandizement. It's the only political party that today is established in the heart and in the soul of the ordinary people. That the ordinary people are willing to support and sponsor anything that will democratically ensure that Liberia excel, and that is that political party. People said the rest of CDC before the 2017-2018 election. When we lost the election, or whatever happened in 2005, we all know what happened. There were people who predicted that was the end of the CDC. Today, the ANC that you have and the EFF, they are all offspring of the CDC. These were people, especially after the Buchanan Convention, people like Richie Gu and the rest of the other guys, they were agitated, they were angry, and at the end of the day, they left the CDC. And other political penguins, so-called political analysis, they said, oh, that is the end of the CDC. The CDC will never be. In fact, with these people departure, they said all kinds of things. But yet, we were able to defy all odds. We went to the 2017 election, and we won 14 and a half counties out of 15 counties. You are a living witness to that. Nobody is saying, and we will not say here, that an individual in our political institution is not significant. Because we are a mass-based political institution, it is our hope that everyone who drinks from that particular knowledge or from that fountain of the foundation of the CDC will always be on board. But again, this is the dynamics of politics, and this is the uniqueness of the CDC, that we will not be able to censor the view of other people when they think that they want to leave. All we will do is thank God that these people, we give birth to them. There is no way that the creature can be greater than the creator. No way. We created Tomo Fala. We made Tomo Fala who he is. When you listen to Tomo Fala today, his diction, his, gestation, and what he was doing today, you could feel frustration. You could feel that he felt that he was out of the political range of Liberia. What Tomo Fala is doing is just trying to use faith to save the situation. That's all he is doing. To say to us, to say to the Liberian people, look at the analogy that Thomas Fowler was giving. Look, Mr. Tom, let's be real, let's be sincere. Even you yourself, you know that what he was saying was completely far from logic. For him to tell somebody who is agile, who is strong, who is energetic, who is very focused, and who is resourceful, and very, very, vibrant, to tell you, go and marry your children. They let an 80-year-old man I will go for it. So he said, let's be fair now, let's be fair. That thing looking like something where you say you can taste serious. Even your 2-year-old child can taste serious. That's what Thomas Fowler said. So Thomas Fowler was speaking out of what we call frustration, because the masses have taken their blessings and their vote from him, because Thomas Fowler have lost political relevance as far as we are concerned.
Thank you.
Take for example, look at to just lay on this. Look at people like how you call Sir Joseph. who was a household name during the era of and even during the era of President we are today. Can you hear about the name Sir Joseph? No. So the CDC will always create people, but we will never break down the institution. It is our belief, it is our culture, it's the life that we take. So people like Thomas are saying what he's saying, he has his right to say what he's saying, and we respect him, we made him, and he have our blessing to go wherever he want to go.
Thank you.
2029, His Excellency President Dr. George Manawia is coming back with an overwhelming 15 over 15.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You'll be the last caller for the night. Terry, there you have it. I believe that what Prince Sherry said here tonight is most likely a fallback. He will not be um, uh, vindictive towards Tomofala. He keep using the word "we made you," and I think that's pretty much. Nobody's stupid around here. This is the line they're taking in their chat room to ease the pains of Tomofala to see if they can woo him back. They know how important Tomofala is, and they will do everything possible to bring him back before 2029. And that's what I stated earlier. If Unity Party do not recognize a sedition is a sedition. I got sedition in my family. I know who they are. If they say I'm a member of CDC, go up and count down. What our CDC kicked in towards the cut. One of the things you were in Liberia. When sedition, this is a difference between CDC and many political party in Liberia. When Moluba Molu make the announcement and say, I want whatever thousand people at the Anthony Tubman Stadium tomorrow, but bring your own T-shirt. These people that are walking in the water that don't have fasten, they will look for money, buy the T-shirt, print the T-shirt, and wear it. Where a Unity Party, when they say bring T-shirt, they're waiting for people to buy the T-shirt for them. That is the commitment level that CDC have, many other political parties don't have. And that's what I'm not taking them for granted. My problem with them is that many of them, as Walter Carter was saying here, many of them feel entitled to their position. And as a result of that, they abuse the marginalized that are creeping or trucking or moving towards CDC in their numbers. But sedition, many of them having had the opportunity to take power now, they don't believe that they are a grassroots party. They think now they have arrived. And that's why you have people like George Soros there on the sideline. That's why you have people who came with President Weah are now on the sideline. But the people like George Soros then, that they cuss, you push George Soros to the curb right now, and CDC open your door, George Soros will get right back in. Once a sedition, it's always a sedition. So I think with Tomofala making that statement right now, I mean, not Tomofala, Prince Sherry making that, this is their landing path that they're going to use to soften the position of Tomofala. And believe me, they are working on Tomofala right now. If Tomofala have the opportunity again to go back and repeat or even do similar stuff like this, then he's not coming back. But I doubt it if Tomofala will go that far again and try to bring CDC down. I doubt it. I doubt it. Sedition, they know the importance of two people like Tomofala. Then the person who most likely they're not gonna get now is Sir Joseph. However, Sir Joseph too, I'm not even on board with him much. Because why? He might form a political party that will be the swinging arms of CDC. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus Christ. Show face. Okay. So I think we just have to be very careful. But I'm not taking sedition for granted. No, no way. They come here, they talk about that, and say I talked about that. The only thing I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna be respectful because I'm a little bit older now. I just turned 46 years old, so I'm a little bit older now. So I will not tell them you put your why and stuff like that. I will be a little bit respectful because I will deal with them from a position of respect. That's no question asked. but because of the binder false that I had that I fall on false error from CDC, they and myself with foot to foot. Let's hear from your water cutter before we make a round to close. In fact, you know what? That now you're sure here. Give us your closing so Terry can have fun.
Are you really serious right now?
I am. Give us your
Why you being so
closing. Give us
ridiculous
your
like this?
closing, water
Yeah?
cutter. Give us
What,
your closing.
so you gotta you have to carry that title by
Water
all
cutter.
chance. Ridiculousness.
Water cutter. Give us your
So that will
closing.
be your new name, the
That
liberal
in my own
ridiculousness.
knee, ridiculous, whatever it is, when Mr. Sokan Wednesday, you can come here. Give us your closing. And you think I come here and come play with
No wonder why ladies will whip you when you're in school. So
what?
for your meanings will
What?
beat you power because you were
Biggie.
stubborn child when you were in
The
school.
only person that beat me, that woman.
I got they poor give me your whole play. I got a tip. Don't worry.
Okay, that the only person
I will
the person who I know when you count the show and open your mouth about that, you man say we finish.
I got it clear. Don't worry. One day when you
That
make me
little
ready
talk,
when I
that
wanna
little talk. Go ahead,
okay.
let's hear from you. Let's hear from you, Walter
No,
Carter.
on a serious note, Prince Sherry understood
Yeah, we go.
sedition, very intelligent young man.
Hey, I told you,
Came
Terry, that the land you're
came out here, came came out here and look, we have to buttress each other effort when we see it. This man
okay.
spoke eloquently,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
laying out,
Uh-huh.
and also
Let me tell you, Prince
destroying.
Sherry that Fisi. Let me tell you now, Prince Sherry that my own Fisi. So
Yeah,
let
no
me hear from
problem.
you.
Okay, the man lay out. He just lay out what you people being like trying to distort the truth, the honesty in the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand where you guys come from. You guys want to muddy the water so much about CDC to the extent you can take any kind of little shiny object and put it up there and tell the person that go.
You know,
Whether it
before you
gold
finish your
plated.
statement, let me make the quick one. One of the reasons
Mhm.
why Sedition love Prince Sherry, he doesn't get angry, Terry. He stick with his subject matter. It doesn't matter what you say about it. He will make his point, and not only that, he will repeat it, repetition. And this is what many of Sedition don't have. People that Tabara Razan, then they go and look for all the adjective and bring. He starts speaking Turkey in there. He thinks like English. Go ahead, finish your stuff.
So look, you just accused me of repeating myself a lot. And that's why you see the fountain of knowledge is being transcended. It move on the top and come down. So Prince Shavinin just drinking out of the fountain of knowledge. And they are expanding beyond the expectation of some of you guys. And when you're way so in called seditions, tiny seditions and small hair sedition, you see people who have the political gravitas to come in and challenge you people, dishonest, intelligent people.
2 minutes finish.
No, ain't finished. So look, the ball, my brother lay out to you guys.
Who your brother now?
CDC,
Who your
Prince
brother?
Sherry,
The man from
Prince
he
Sherry.
from Grand Cape my country. You from Up River. So how can your relative or
It
your
doesn't matter. Even you and myself, you my pa.
no?
Don't
I
worry about
beg
that
you.
one.
I'm from Town. You from Up River. I beg you. We even come close.
Listen to the man English
Get
guy.
I don't
One,
have the
one
long birth certificate, bro.
No,
We don't
that's the
have it.
problem. He doesn't have a lot. We gotta go after those.
listen
No,
to
that one
labor.
thing will do to you.
Listen
That
to labor.
foreigner, all those
When
foreigners
do
CDC
came to
bring on
power. Let
board.
me tell you,
We'll deal with you
Terry.
one by one.
What you don't know about labor? What you don't know about labor when do came to power? Labor and someone saw that tipo there.
Wow.
From J. Rudolph Graham to tipo there. Topa na tipo there. I labor. I labor where he Congo ni when he had it before they making the power. Tell Congo ni.
We're not gonna. I think you want to call this show.
Also, live out of Congo.
I
Wow.
got a
I
man
really
tip. Don't
want
even go
you.
there. I got a man tip.
I really want
Don't go there.
you.
Oh my goodness.
No, no. On a
Yeah,
serious note.
please.
On a serious note. No. Labor, why you distract me like that? They run a troublesome man, man. I know
Uh,
you.
well, I used to be called Baba John, and so
Wow.
you're fully man. Oh
Wow.
my goodness. Protocol quiet, close
Yeah.
it.
No, but on a serious note, Prince Sherry laid perfectly. Um, I mean, this is a political terrain we are in. And we see people who are Nicodemously moving here and there. And it's not, uncommon, or it's not just, CDC that is happening to it. It's happening all over the political field in Liberia. People just shifting when a political institution come to office. You see a lot of people shifting to that institution. Okay, man. Give
What
me
was
one
I so
second.
saying?
Don't
Okay,
mind.
Liberal.
Don't mind.
okay, thank you. So, no problem. When a
Uh,
political
Don't mind.
institution come to
About that you talking about, it better stay right there. Yeah.
when a when a political institution come to office, we see people who do not have any weight. They shift. They try to shift. And that's where I see Thomas Fala. There are two things that move Thomas Fala. Thomas Fala saw that he got no weight in Lofa County. One, he also, the tribal factor shifted and made him to shift to Joseph Boakai, thinking that Joseph Boakai will save him in Lofa County. That the two things that shifted Thomas
Thank
Fala.
you. Thank
And
you.
at the end of the day, he will lose anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, this the worst calculation he did. I mean, for anybody to do who had the blessing of the grassroots, the massive grassroots party, and that's something that we gotta look into seriously and say, okay, that be yeah. After we'll be analyzing some of the statement on this platform. Jai, you save that thing from your cut this clip and save it, because it will be one of the point that people will talk about 2029 after the election. We'll sit down and be discussing it. So, look, Mr. Todd. So, let me, before I close, let me just come back to our country. Our country is bleeding heavily. The prices of goods, they are going up tremendously. And, it's not no fun. The people are living in abject poverty. Businesses closing down because they cannot afford. And, they're not getting customers. And things are happening not you know, in favor of the masses. I think the government should focus on developing our people, uh, and encourage our people to grow more food, promote education, build more infrastructure for our people to live, and keep people in job, because the country is not very easy. I spend more money helping people in this government than I ever did since I've been casting in this country. I
Thank you.
spend more money. So I
The
think
same
I
thing
think
we were
yeah.
doing in the 6 years of your time. We were spending more money helping people.
Labor I
Thank you.
calculate all the things you spend like bro, not nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you are in Sacramento on
Mm.
the breaches, doing breach here and there, and
Nothing,
I,
nothing that's true. Let's hear from Terry. Take us home. Thank you, Walter Cutter. Join us again tomorrow. Go ahead,
yeah,
Terry.
Liberal. Thank you for the show.
Oh, hold
One
on,
of the
hold
things.
on. Oh, Terry, hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. What,
Hello.
what you want?
So, there's a major leak on the liberal. Your attention is not
Wow.
focusing. You're not listening to you right now. The liberal
no,
stomach is running. There's a major leak.
a big
We
leak.
already get it. We already get it on fire. Don't worry. So you're not even talking to him. Here, people even run away. They came from the mouth, and I
They
get
came
all
from your
right.
mouth.
Good
Papa
night.
John.
The liquor
Papa
talk.
You
The
have
John.
the
liquor
video?
talk. The oh, he coming. He coming. He want. Go ahead, Terry.
Yeah. So, Keto, one of the things that you see Thomas Fala is doing that you guys not understanding is he's leveraging power. When you are certain level politically, that's what you do. You leverage your political power in order to have a better political status. And that is all. It happens all the time in political or structures. It's called political maneuvering. You have to have that ability to leverage your political status. People who are in power, they are always leveraging power because there will always be something that will come up on them. There will always be somebody finding something. There will always be somebody trying to blackmail them. There will always be somebody trying to do something. So when you reach a certain level in politics, it's not about love. Oh, love for party. Oh, I love the party. I love this one. No, it will turn out to become leveraging. Now, what you see happen to Jeremiah Kuhn and Prince Johnson, then what they did, that is what we call leveraging. It's not about love, it's about leveraging. Because when you reach a certain place in politics, it have nothing to do with love. Now, everybody that come around you is looking up to you to get something from you. Either you want something from them or they want something from you. It's a give and take. That is what Thomas Fowler is doing. So if you can understand him from that perspective, you will see a different Thomas Fowler in a few more years to come. But one of the things that you guys keep doing that is bad for you and is not been successful for you is for you guys to denigrate your heroes, the people who help you to become great. You denigrate them. Oh, we the one made it, man. Let it man go. Let it man go. No, when you make somebody, you don't just let them go. You don't just let them go because the person have received a lot of information about you. Today he said some things. Whether it's true, he even told jobs as labor man. He said that the headquarters is going to be turned into a law firm. So who you think you were talking about? You were talking about Honorable Kofa. Because he's the lawyer. Honorable Kofa is the lawyer. So he said he said CDC headquarters will be turned into a law firm. What was he saying? He was saying that Honorable Kofa is not the right man to carry CDC. That was his contention. And he's arguing from the position of the election. Then most of you guys know exactly what the man talking about. But you're pretending to know that to you know. This man, these people are saying that Honorable Kofa were working with the opposition to help Joseph Boga win. That one of the reasons why they undermine him to remove him from the house, from being the how you call it, from being the speaker. And the mission was set in play by your own guy. And Thomas Fala was there initiating what he was told. Then your king and your experiment were all even investigating, oh my man, what happened, blah, blah, blah. Then you say, you want a man to be in the party. The man said, okay. Say you want me to be in the party, I will join the Unity Party and leverage my power with them so that they can protect me. And that is what happening because that is what happened in politics.
I thought that was a mistake too, though. Knowing very well how much Thomas Fowler information Thomas Fowler had for them to let him go. I thought it was
Thank you. But Mr. Liberal, there is the bit here that JMB lost on. And I will talk about that on another day, maybe when the show, because Fonati Kofa was going to do very well for Unity Party. He was going to seal the deal.
Yes.
But they did not allow him to do it.
No.
That was the greatest mistake that they will never recover from.
When you say that, then call me the guru now. Because that was the line I was taking during the saga of Kofa wanting to be the speaker. I told them that by you picking Kofa was, by you allowing Kofa to be speaker, Kofa was putting himself in too big of a bind. Kofa, what people would say, and people like Kofa then, they like their name, and he knows people are going to say, "But the old man brought you on. Why are you doing this kind of thing?"
Exactly.
You are going to produce. Let me bring in. Yeah. Good evening. The show closing now. What you got to say, old man? Hello. Yeah, the show closing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Anyway, your pastor on the show says something.
My pastor?
I don't know a pastor, politician, but really, he's spending on red meat, propaganda. It's a propaganda.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a propaganda.
So why don't you tell Lion call us tomorrow because we're completely out of time.
But what you want to say that? What you really want to say?
What you okay? Go ahead. Terry say you want to listen to what you have to say. Go ahead. We'll wait for you.
Yeah, I disagree with what he said. That on a recover was staying cold with the current president. That is wrong, and I know he's a propagandist. He want to show purposely for that for Joseph Boaga or the Unity Party. But I want to applaud my comrade.
He coming cautious. Appreciate.
Honestly, I didn't listen to it.
But here we go.
Yeah, but I would have heard. I just came from work.
You're going to applaud anyway.
I know you always excellent. You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't tell Wilton Keto who have been
Prince is not ordinary military in the CDC. Prince is a general.
Okay. But what's about Wilton Carter? Wilton Carter that been here for almost 2 hours. Why you're not congratulating him also?
As I said, I didn't listen to the show from the beginning.
But you just heard Prince Sharini, and then you automatically assume that he did well.
Whether Keto said call Prince Sherry his brother. There's a reason why.
But that's why I say to put all of y'all down. That's why I say Prince Sherry is official tonight.
No, it's not.
Even though Jerry, you see what I'm talking about? Even though he listened to the show, but he gonna dispute me. Who was listening to Prince Sherry? He said no, that's not true.
I can tell you, go get it. I don't have to talk about Keto. Keto is a highly intellectual, and he does a very good job on the PR, debunking. You know what I mean? For Keto to be debunking the liberal, he did that voice, that charismatic voice, that way of talking on the radio. It's a person, it can be a person, and it can be a good thing for somebody. You talking on behalf of somebody, you always can pick the crowd. And it's wrong, and it's sad that you on the side of Joseph Boaga. But we would like for the liberal to come and at least compete for the CDC again.
Me?
Sure.
Okay. All right. It never belong to God, so that's a possibility.
Liver is winnable.
It belongs to God.
But it depends.
Yeah. You see the roach coat. You see the roach coat I'm wearing right now. You just buy a brand new one. I'm wearing.
Teddy,
one of those suits cost $5,000.
A disguise. We can encourage a disguise.
One of those suits on labor cost $5,000.
Brother Yangon, we never encourage a disguise man.
Prince, those are guys, and they're always on point.
Thank you. Thank you.
Prince Sherry, what they say about the former, betrayer who was with CDC. Look, CDC is a massive party. I just want to summarize the reason why Keto called Prince Sherry brother, and the importance of the massive party. We are carrying a massive movement, a massive party. We're not short of men. And
but you're short of ideas. You're short of ideas. You're not short of men. We know that, but you're short of ideas.
Why you can't get a color change to talk?
Go on to the CDC. The CDC unites the common people. And in Liberia, we know how anything can come up with the common people, both native and some of our Congo brothers who understands, who understand the CDC. They gravitate to the ideology of the CDC.
Okay, thank you.
It's important for the Liberian people to have something to be united.
Thank you. Come on tomorrow.
Entity into the country, but the CDC.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. All right. Thank you. And that's it.
Labor, moving forward, people are not going to trust you anymore. The crown people gonna reject you.
Why?
Because they know you're Congo man. Yeah, see,
So this is a trouble thing now, Keto.
But you see the thing that people trying to right here, they finish cutting the man tip. I saw, and by the way, CEO now sent me some messages. I will not even tell you. But I call it, hey, Baba John, you don't know, liberal.
So liberal, that what Teddy Lion saying that you need to understand. I said allegedly. Let me make that clear. Allegedly, right? We heard that Honorable Kofa was also part of the delegation that helped to tell President Weah he should concede to the result. We
They're not
heard
allegedly. We
allegedly,
know no fact. I know that.
allegedly, mhm.
Okay, I
And
know that.
that did not settle down well with the
With Jefferson
sedition because
Koji then. With
Jefferson
Jefferson
Koji and the inner cycle. They
Koji.
said that former President Weah, should not accept that result.
Mm-hmm.
And we all
We
saw
know that.
Jefferson Koji announcing that the election was rigged and they were going to go to court, blah, blah, blah. And it was not over yet and things like that before President
Mm-hmm.
Weah said, you'll leave it.
Mm-hmm.
And we also heard that particular removal was maximized. It was strategically positioned. So when you guys say, oh, are saying this, are saying that, you got to, because
But
Honorable Kofa,
at that time too, now Kofa was being heavily talked about in the political circle.
exactly, because he was flowing along with
And
President
that's why
Boyka
that
too
was the
much.
question. That was the question I was asked. And he said, if my brother is running, I'm not going to run.
Exactly.
And when he made that statement, sedition, the greedy sedition, not the intellectual sedition, the greedy sedition said this guy got to go. He's getting too powerful. And they were able to convince George Weah for George Weah not to put on any kind of resistance. Why they're trying to remove your friend Kofa? He the one told Kofa to. I got some video here I can play. When they went to Southtown, Kofa have no clue on the interior stuff. Kofa that Morea crewman, that I'm Southtown crewman, they went over there. George Weah was showing him everything, how to do the traditional thing. In fact, on one of the video.
Oh yeah, I saw that video where the two of them were running.
Yeah, George was telling you go ahead of me, because this thing go by age, and you were there looking at George because you're president. He said, no, go, you know. And so but they're friends. And Kofa is friend with many people, including myself. He's such a nice person, okay. But for them to convince George Weah not to put out a fight from the beginning was something that I still can't wrap my head around. But anyway,
Yeah,
let me tell you.
but Mr. Tour, this is the thing now. Why was it bad? I think it was a good thing. It was a democracy, whether it was a
Look
swing
at that.
vote.
Look at that.
President
When they
Weah
do you
set
wrong,
up
when it was sedition, when they do you wrong, that democracy. But
when
when somebody do them wrong,
no.
that which one?
When President this is the thing that everybody admire about President Weah after the election. And today, everywhere in the world, people try to emulate
But
the
here's
good
the thing
example.
here. No, you can't get away with that. I
No,
was
no, no.
saying, no,
Let
you
me
wait.
just speak
I will,
now.
I will mute you. I will. In fact, you're
Yeah,
having
yeah, yeah.
internet problem.
You don't want me to even talk
You
because you know
having
that
internet problem. You having internet problem. Walter Carter. When Kofa did that, many of the people were able to convince President Weah. The intent was, you do this. When you're ready to come back, Liberian will understand how peaceful you are. Not only that, but to concede.
Right.
Now, the issue, President, we have right now, not using that, is that the people who were angry with that scenario are the people now that are in charge of CDC, and they are not giving Kofa any chance to actually run this thing.
you
So
see,
don't come here and try to
that's
fool us.
so
We
listen
know
now.
the thing.
Listen now, you don't know the thing. You trying to think you
Okay.
know the thing, and you want to make the water murky, right?
Okay.
Or muddy. So this the thing I'm trying to tell you. President
You
Weah
go and
set a
campaign for
very
Galasco?
President Weah set a very good example,
Who
and
Carrasco gonna seek representative position?
the
Yeah, in
world
my
bought
DB County.
this man set a good example by turning an election result in favor of the opposition. Give it to them. Take
Okay,
it,
thank you.
you
We're
win.
talking
But
about
guess what he did again? Guess what he did again?
what?
When the government who came to power decided that we will go after you regardless of what, we will destroy you, we will decimate. We will do it. They broke the
Water
party
cutter.
headquarters. This man picked up
I
phone
gotta
again and
go.
called his
I gotta
partisan
go. Thank you.
and
Thank
told the
you.
Yeah.
people, yeah, we go again.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
Thank you.
Labor gotta go because I know they true can hike, labor.
Walter
Forget it,
Carter,
Baba
yeah.
John. Baba John will come out and show the boy will be here.
Whatever. Thank
Why you
you.
call Baba John again? Every day
That his
you get
name.
different thing. No,
That
that's
labor
not.
need. Labor say need Baba John. You get it. You know that green that used to grow in
That's
the
a
swamp. You
deep.
got to
That's a
plant it, grow
deep
everywhere.
Congo email.
Baba John.
Terry, before you go, back in the days when I was living in Stockton Creek, right? I used to go to school over there in the Concord settlement in Corway. So most of my classmates were from Corway area, and they had a cooking. They some kind of leaf they can cook. They call it Baba John. So one of the young girl, we all were little at the time. So one guy, he's a Ghanaian kid, and he tried to fool around with this guy, this girl, and in front of my girlfriend. And he go tell, he said, "I will be you, God, and the girl too fine for you." So the guy said, "Well, so I told him, I said, you from Ghana? You think you know?" So I flogged that Ghanaian guy. From there, they start calling me Bojo. Bojo will help. Bojo will help. Whatever he
Oh, you beat the Ghana guy?
Yeah, of fact, no, serious,
Wow.
serious problem. Serious problem.
Wow.
The kid, when we started, he kicked me in my stomach. You know how when they kick you, your stomach go like this, right? So I was able to hold myself. So when he and I got into it, I put his neck over like this, and right
Wow.
here.
Lucky.
Terry foam was coming from his mouth. They
Wow.
pet about John David, I think his name was. Samson, you're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him. I said, let him die. They had to force me off on them.
Yeah.
The boy laying down there, they had to bring cold water and start wasting on him.
Wow.
From that point on, would you boy, all of the call children there, you don't fool around with something until after that point. Hey, you fool.
They said a real country man, but cool. Yeah, you get me,
Uh,
see?
The men's school name was Leroy. I school name.
we were going to this school, and when I went home the last time, I was looking at the children were showing me where the school is now in Corway, called TMI, TMI or
Yeah, TMI.
TMI, Tutman, Elizabeth Tutman, ETMI, Elizabeth
Yeah,
Tutman.
ETM. I think ETMI. Yeah.
That's when
Elizabeth or
they
Martha Tubman.
Martha
Elizabeth.
Tutman, one of those Tutman something, but
It's ETMR, so it's had to be Elizabeth.
yeah, it was way inside Corway. Beautiful school. We used to take bus to go. And one of the young men, he was older than me. He used to play for Barrow. They call him Bob. They not the real Bobby Moore now, but we call him Bobby Moore in the Corway area. The kid with his left foot, he couldn't even make it with him. So that's how I started getting involved in those soccer because we all used to go to town to go practice at it's that's an oil refinery. They used to have the big thing not too far from the port. You know,
Like, yeah, like
yeah.
FPRC, like
Okay,
FPRC.
yeah,
Yeah, FPRC, yeah.
they got a nice sandy area there where people go practice.
They
So
still play border.
yeah, well, that I'm proud of. Good night to all of you. Terry,
Good night, Lebo.
we've been around.
Yeah. Lebo, you've been
Yeah,
around for a while. I can see
yeah,
that.
thank God.
That is why we'll get all the juice from in you before you leave.
Oh,
Lebron
but
call the CEO.
CDC got
We'll
problem.
get all the juice.
Lebron
CDC
call
got
it
problem.
Lebron call the CEO.
Yeah,
We got
okay.
the breaking news. The CEO got on here, not easy.
What
But the sedition won't hire you. They want to hire you for you
the
to come
only
over.
way I will work for CDC, get rid of Union Abe and get rid of what's his name Twe.
Tangako?
Get rid of Twe. Those people that are fixing man. I'm talking about them. Get rid of Twe. Get rid of McGee, and bring in Avato Bade. Bring
We're
in
gonna what?
yes, that's what I said.
Why you bring people of
Wow.
deplorable characters to CDC?
Okay.
I hear you
Because
talking
you
about.
wrote that book.
I hear you
Okay.
talking about. I hear you
Okay.
talking about. But Josh Solo. Josh Solo is despicable.
Okay. You
Despicable.
see?
He
You
he
see?
he, he
That
bring
what
the
it would
West.
be. You
He
don't
bring
know what
the
good for you. I don't know. But anyway,
the
that's
crime
another
people
show.
that I know. The crime people
We'll
that I know
meet
that are
you
so
tomorrow.
intelligent
We'll meet you
and
tomorrow.
trained.
Good night, Walter
You
Carter. Good
get
night,
you
Walter.
get a you get a
Good night,
tinted
Lebo.
man like
Good
Josh
night.
Solo.
Good night. Good night, Walter Carter. Good night. Again, folks, a little bit over time, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so. Good night to all of you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. We'll be here again tomorrow. Please join us again tomorrow so we can have fun together. Good night, folks. Wonderful, wonderful thing. LPR, Samson to Labra Radio. Good night.
Toro na yo, toro na yo, toro na yo, so bo kudo na yo. Toro we tiana, toro we tiana. Yo bai ti we, yo bai pa, yo i cafe yo, yo bai ti. Ara ji we o.